Okay. How's it going, everybody? Dragon's Band of Merry Misfits here, aka Dragon Awesome 222, and today I'm here with,
Eddie Weird.
as well as,
Jaeger Beast Hunter!
and today we're going to be covering a little bit of,
Dragon Ball.
yes, we're covering Dragon Ball, one of the greatest animes in history, actually known as the grandfather
Of
shonen animes.
Yeah.
That is true.
So first off, we're just going to go through the history of Dragon Ball. That way I can catch Eddie up, because...
And me, I've only watched like half of the original.
So, Dragon Ball was made back in the early 80s, where it started, of course, Goku, where
He was 13, wasn't he?
he was 11.
He was 11.
He was traveling to find the 7 magical orbs known as Dragon Balls. He met a young woman named Bulma.
Yep.
Who they
She tried shooting him first.
she tried shooting him at first.
But maybe shooting a monkey child wasn't exactly the best idea.
No, but they actually became great friends. In their travels, they met Muten Roshi, aka Master Roshi,
Literally one of the
who
best
taught
fighters.
him everything he knows about fighting. Next to his grandpa Gohan.
And he learned the Kamehameha wave in how many minutes?
Literally 5 minutes. When it took Master Roshi
Yeah.
100
Years.
years to
Wait,
even master it.
even try it?
To master it. And Goku just did he did it like this, right?
I think he did it in
Yeah,
50
Ah!
seconds.
And he didn't even say the actual words. He kind of just stuttered it out. Next up, they met Yamcha and Puar.
Oh no, Yamcha's been Yamcha'd.
Wow, the most powerful character of all of anime. Watch out.
And in original Dragon Ball, let's be honest here, there was a lot of pervy moments.
Oh yes.
That's literally what original Dragon Ball was made off of.
But hey,
Yeah.
honestly,
Especially Roshi. That was the funniest part of it.
Then we got one of the most beloved characters in Dragon Ball, which was Krillin.
Yes!
Krillin is an amazing character.
Even
There's a
though
lot of character development through Dragon Ball all the way to Super.
Even though he does get owned quite a lot, but
if
he's
you
still
watch Dragon Ball Z
hilarious.
Abridged, all throughout Abridged he's getting
friendship
wrecked.
is magic.
Yeah.
Um,
At least he's not the first to die like Yamcha.
very true.
Yeah.
Actually, no, he is. In
Yes.
original Dragon Ball, he got murdered. But we're not there yet. We met Tien Shinhan and Chaozu.
The three-eyed man.
Yeah, who
And the mime.
was
Good
actually
talk.
an antagonist at first.
Yes.
He was a villain.
Because of his master was a rival of Master Roshi.
Yep.
And wasn't he trained by...
The Master Roshi's rival.
Yeah. He was part of the Red Ribbon Army, was he not?
No. No.
Was it?
But thank you for bringing that up. Then we get into the Red Ribbon Army, where Goku literally demolished a whole army by himself.
That had to be my
Didn't he go
personal-
Great Ape?
No.
Not yet.
That was against Emperor Pilaf, which was back in the starting whenever he met Bulma and Yamcha
Yep.
and Oolong. And
He just saw the moon through the bars of their cell, and he just stood there.
Just went ape.
went 8. Now, as Dave said, as Eddie said, if I can, I'll go back and post and edit this out and re-upload it. Because I probably will just re-upload it.
Yeah.
So anyway, as Eddie said, as Jaeger said, we're getting into the bigger parts of Dragon Ball here where death happened.
Yes.
And it was, the first one to go was Krillin. He was killed by one of King Piccolo's children. Like, he didn't stand a chance. He literally stepped on his head and sent his head back, snapping his neck.
Ouch.
And Goku first experienced death at that moment. He knew what death was, he just never experienced it. Like, seeing what would happen.
Because he was in his Great Ape form, which he has no memory of whenever his grandfather died.
So when Krillin died, he went berserk.
Yep.
He killed every single one of King Piccolo's children, and then more died. Second to go was Master Roshi.
Master Roshi has died?
Yeah. He died by using the Mafuba, aka Evil Containment Wave.
Oh.
He can only use it 2 times in his lifetime. And he used it once to seal King Piccolo the First. The second time, he failed and died. Then we have Tien Shinhan, who literally used the tri-beam multiple times, which ended up snuffing his life out.
Yeah.
Chaozu died. The list goes on, really.
Yeah, at least Bulma didn't die.
No, she was nowhere even near the
of course
fight.
you would be the one with the Bulma, talking about Bulma.
Bulma and Yamcha were not in that situation, so they were
God
safe.
forbid Yamcha would even try.
Yes. What
but
about Yachirobe? When do we meet Yachirobe?
That's in Dragon Ball. I didn't mention that. I kind of forgot. That's part of Goku's training. He finds the sacred water.
Which wasn't really the true sacred water.
No.
It was the journey along the way.
But Goku literally demolished King Piccolo. King Piccolo had that smug reaction like, oh, you're just a kid. How can you beat me?
And then Goku headbutts him, killing him.
No, doesn't headbutt him. He uses a Kamehameha wave, shoots himself up, and does like a dragon fist straight through King Piccolo. Like, rips through his chest, through his back, and he just blows up. Not before spitting out an egg.
Which ends up
which
turning
is
into
Piccolo Jr.
Yeah.
Then we get into the Budokai, the World Championship, the 23rd, which is whenever Goku went against Piccolo Jr. Which,
after a how many years time skip?
about 4 years.
It was 3. It was had to be 4 or 5.
Because I remember this. Nobody recognizes him. Bulma and Yamcha were like, "Who are you? How do you know our names?" Like, wow, y'all really don't remember me? And we had such a fun time getting the Dragon Balls.
And they finally figured out who he was. Goku again demolished Piccolo.
As per usual.
As
Goku.
per usual, he got married to Chi-Chi.
Yes, who originally he promised whenever he learned the Kamehameha wave, he promised to marry her.
Thinking it was food. He did not
Yes.
understand what marriage was. Anyway, now we skip to the next session of our whole thing.
That I completely forgot.
Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, Lord.
So, in Dragon Ball Z, it takes off right after the World Tournament. Goku had a son. He named after his grandfather, Gohan. Which...
At first, he's kind of he's a brat.
He's a brat. He's also one of those hypertentious nerds. It's all due to his mother.
Let's just hope he didn't have glasses on.
Anyway.
Oh, he does later.
Oh, wow.
But, anyway, we meet a random stranger, which is later known as Raditz, Goku's brother.
Dude, imagine
Long lost brother, for that matter.
No, look. Imagine being one of the powerful Saiyans, and only to be named after a vegetable.
Damn, Eddie.
Radish. Raditz, I know, but radish, dude, come on.
And
Kakarot is what?
A carrot.
Carrot.
So here's my thing. Goku then found out he was an alien, which everyone figured something was wrong with Goku because he had a tail and he was unusually strong for a human.
Yeah, and turns ape when the moon comes up.
Is full.
So Raditz takes Gohan out of anger because Goku
said no, I'm not going to destroy this planet.
Yeah, he's not going to destroy the planet or enslave it. So, therefore, Goku teams up with Piccolo Jr. Biggest thing at the time, because everyone was like, isn't he bad?
Yeah. That's something that was very unexpected with the Dragon Ball series, because you expect Piccolo to be like a 24/7, like, not villain of the week, but rather, like...
He's always messing with Goku in some way, shape,
enemy number one. But that was a very good twist right there.
It was a very good twist. So there goes the hardest battle Goku's ever faced at the time. Him and Piccolo got their ass whooped multiple times.
Only to turn out they got a strip.
Now, Gohan showed his latent abilities whenever Raditz was stomping on Goku. He literally burst out of the space pod, broke his armor with his head. Okay.
And that gives Goku enough time to grapple Raditz.
And of
for
course,
Piccolo to charge up the Masenko.
I think it was
Or
like
no, the special beam cannon.
Special beam cannon. I thought it was Masenko.
I'm pretty sure Piccolo had all those years dreaming of that moment.
Yes.
And
Because
when
what ends up happening?
He ends up killing both Goku and Raditz. By the way, disclaimer: we're gonna skip around a little bit, give shorter details because I want to get into some bigger topics. So of course, Goku and Raditz die. Then his Saiyan comrades Vegeta and Nappa come to Earth.
Look, Vegeta, it's a Pokemon.
Goku defeats Nappa. Nappa gets killed by Vegeta.
Because something about there's no worse Saiyan than a weak one.
Yep. Then Goku beats Vegeta. Spares his life, which, of course, that's Goku's main trope. He almost never finishes off a
Yeah, almost.
Almost never. Then, after all of this, it's like a few months later, we get to the Namek Saga, where Gohan, Krillin, and Bulma take off to go find the Namekian Dragon Balls.
Because Vegeta and Nappa had killed Piccolo Jr., who in turn was connected to Kami, who was the guardian of Earth.
And he was the Dragon Clan leader who had the Dragon Balls on Earth.
Yeah, they were having this sort of conversation of, well, what about the Dragon Balls? It's like, well, we'll get some more. There are more buddies out there to grab.
That being said, of course, there is times in case that shit. Oh, so they go to Namek. They meet up with Frieza's henchmen, who took out a whole village.
Just because they didn't have a Dragon Ball.
Yeah. And there was only one survivor of said Namekian village, which was Dende.
Yeah, Dende.
Wait, were these people like the Ginyu Force of some sort?
No, that was just Zarbon and Dodoria. Frieza's
Some ugly ass.
Number 2 henchman. Ginyu Force came a little bit later. And so Goku Vegeta shows up, he defeats Dodoria, he defeats Zarbon. Oh crap. Frieza's shaking his fucking boots. So what happens? He calls the Ginyu Force.
Ah, those cool.
And that is when who shows up?
Goku.
Yes.
Goku shows up, literally puts an end to half of the fucking Ginyu Force.
Until Captain Ginyu does his body swap technique and swaps bodies with Goku.
Yep. And then, of course, Goku is put into a chamber to heal. And then he goes into the fight with Frieza after he demolishes everybody.
Yeah.
Krillin owned. Gohan half dead. You know,
Yamcha, well,
Yamcha wasn't even there.
he doesn't even have to be there just to know. Yeah, he's done.
Yamcha's already dead.
Yeah, he was already dead. That's my canon. That's my canon.
So then Goku appears. Vegeta laying there, broken, nearly dead, says, Kakarot, please be the one to end this. Please, you cannot be soft anymore. End Frieza. And Frieza lands the last strike, killing Vegeta.
Pop a cap in that white guy.
So, just then, Goku starts his fight with Frieza, which he's not doing too great at first.
No.
Because wasn't there's a scene where Frieza tried to put him like underwater?
Yes.
I mean, wouldn't it make more sense if he just like put his hand under his foot and just went, just pushed down?
No, he just pushed him. Like, he hit him into the water.
Yeah, but
And then Goku powers up and pushes the water out of the way with his power up.
So that being said, Goku then gradually gets better. So we're getting to the point where Goku first goes Super Saiyan. He dropped a spirit bomb on Frieza's stupid ass.
Yeah, Frieza still wasn't dead. He's like, ha! You really think that will kill me?
He's like, you
You stupid monkey.
And anyway, he shoots his finger beam at Krillin
Killing him.
and shoots him in the air, blows him up completely. Goku enraged, seeing his best friend die not once, but twice.
Twice, man.
He became the thing of legend. He became
The Super
Saiyan. Thus begins the final act of the Frieza saga. Goku and Frieza lay on the demolished planet Namek, fighting it out, and Frieza goes 100% power. Goku trashes him at every turn. It doesn't matter if he's using his 100% or not. Goku whooped ass.
Yes.
So, anyway,
Sorry about that. We were laughing at Dragon because we heard him pass gas and it sounded like the chair squeaked.
Well, it seems like he used 100% of that power.
Yeah.
So, that being said, the planet finally blew up.
Yes.
After Goku tried reasoning and giving his power to Frieza, Frieza's like, "You fool! I'll take you out!" And he shoots a beam at Goku, and he's just like,
Bitch,
"Fool!" And sends his own beam out and just demolishes him, but doesn't kill him.
My God.
No. What's surprising is Frieza does not die when that planet blows up. He may be half dead, half his body's missing, but his race can still breathe in space.
So his father picked him up, put him back together, and he goes to Earth.
But Goku's like,
So let me get this straight.
Not there right now.
Hold on, let me get this straight. Frieza's father picked him up after being taken down by the big kid.
Yeah.
And he had to just, gotta get him recovered.
Yep.
Only for him to go back. Yeah, I'm guessing his dad told him, "Yeah, you're gonna have to go face that fight."
Yeah, he really did. He was like, you need to finish what you started. Well, they get there, mysterious figure appears.
Yes.
And his name?
His name was Trunks.
His name is Trunks, the son of both
Swim shorts.
Vegeta and Bulma. In one fell swoop, takes out Frieza, slashes him in a whole bunch of pieces, and then blasts him to smithereens. Nothing left of him. And then King Cole goes, "Oh, can I see that sword that you just slayed my son with?" And Trunks goes, "Yeah, I guess."
sure. Here, take this.
Gives it to him. King Cole tries to strike him down. What does Trunks do? He just blasts a hole in this fool. He doesn't give two shits. So King Cole's dead.
Old King Cole was a dead old soul.
And of course Vegeta's like, "How the hell is he doing this?"
Yeah. Well.
And everyone's like, "Well, he must be a Super Saiyan." He's like, "The hell if he is!"
Oh yeah. That's Vegeta's
think I
main
believe
thing
that,
is
Kakarot?
he's upset that Kakarot got to Super Saiyan before him. That's the only reason he's salty. And it continues that way for the rest of Dragon Ball.
Yep. Now we're gonna skip ahead, go around.
I could go Super Saiyan
There's
15.
there's the androids. There's Cell.
Which the only thing that really came out of the Android and the Cell saga was A, for Cell, Gohan powered up like majorly, and B, Android 18 and
Krillin ended up together,
yes,
which was great for Krillin. He
really needed someone.
Yeah. So, by the way, speaking of Gohan's power up, going Super Saiyan 2, he surpassed his father and Vegeta.
For Super Saiyan 2?
Yes.
No one ever expected Gohan to surpass both of them in that short time. But his latent ability, I said it at the beginning.
Hybrids, they have so much more potential than pure blood Saiyans.
That's kind of sad.
It is. But Gohan literally tore Cell
Apart.
limb from limb.
Yeah. And then proceeded to destroy every single atom of Cell.
Yep. Now we get to the next saga, which is the Boo saga.
Ah, hell.
Yeah.
Bippity, boppity, and boo.
Boo.
Yeah.
The big bubblegum looking mofo.
So, okay, first off,
You ever
Boo,
wonder what he tastes like?
Actually, yes.
Like, I'm curious, though.
I wonder if he
Look,
actually tastes like gum. He looks
no-
like a big piece of bubblegum.
Well, keep in mind, he's able to turn people into candy.
into
and
candy.
chocolates.
He must taste sweet.
Yeah.
So, here's the thing. Vegeta gets taken over through brainwashing.
Well,
He
wasn't that his plan, though?
It was his plan. He let himself be controlled by Bobby. which he ended up killing 100 people in the stadium. He just went like this. He's like, "Oh, you don't think I've changed?" Puts his hand out and just kills hundreds of people in the stadium.
But hey, it's according to plan. Like, it's according to plan. That's
And
all
then
that matters.
Goku drops down, and he powers up to Super Saiyan, and he starts walking to him. Then, out of nowhere, Supreme Kai shows up.
And he says, "Goku, you can't do this." And Goku's like,
Want to bet, and holds up a flash, ready-to-go beam in his face.
"Yeah." And honestly, we're gonna talk about something from Super. Goku could have literally wiped out Beerus at that moment.
Yeah, and became the next god of destruction right then and there.
But he just refused.
Well, he didn't even know at the time. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah, he didn't. Beerus was still asleep at this point.
So, that being said, Goku and Vegeta have their biggest battle in Super Saiyan 2. Both of them fought very great, but Vegeta ultimately goes like this. He's like, Goku's like, "You sense that, don't you? Boo's been revived." And Vegeta's like, "Yeah, let's go fight him." Walks behind Goku, knocks him clean out. So, Vegeta goes on to the fight.
Where's young Trunks in all this?
Trunks is with Vegeta.
Okay. Because I remember one scene, he goes to give Trunks a hug, and he chops him in the back of the neck during the hug.
Well, that's what happens. Vegeta goes like this. He knows what he's about to do. He's about to lay it all on the line and sacrifice himself.
Go Vegeta!
The most selfless thing he's ever done. Because he goes like this.
Forget
he's
about
like,
those 100 people.
He goes like
It's
this. He
according to
goes,
plan.
"Trunks, I've never held you once. Ever since you were a baby." He was like, "Come here." And he gives him a hug. And Trunks is like, "Dad, you're embarrassing me." He's
I
like,
just realized something. You want to know when Trunks had to have been conceived? During the Namek Saga.
Yeah. But anyway, he goes like this, and he chops Trunks' neck. Goten goes, "Why would you do that to your own son? You're not supposed to do that to your own kid." And he's like beating on Vegeta's chest.
Oh, yeah.
Vegeta just bends down and punches him straight in the gut and knocks
him out. Poor Goten.
Piccolo takes both of them away, and
Trains him.
Vegeta starts his final attack, which is a earth-shattering explosion, which it didn't actually explode Earth, but it ripped Boo from limb. But
unfortunately,
Boo,
there's still some of him left.
Well, boo-hoo.
and Vegeta died at that moment. Anyway. So that being said, Boo survived, and then he became good.
Partially.
Partially.
If it wasn't for
So,
Satan.
well, no, Mr. Satan helped out a lot.
Yeah.
And
He's the only one who can keep Boo under control.
Satan's not a bad guy.
Until
Well, please don't take this out of
the
context.
hunter killed the dog that they had both found,
Yeah.
and then shot Mr. Satan. And when they did so, Boo expelled the evil out of himself. So there was two different Boos at that one moment. The good Boo used the candy beam Boo tried using the candy beam, and the evil Boo, used
Man, this is some...
the air out of his mouth to send it back, and it hit Boo, and he ate him, turning him into Super Boo.
Yes, which is
was
Buff Boo.
He was a mindless monster. He wiped out all of the Earth human race, except for the people on the lookout, and Mr. Satan. Somehow he survived that shit.
Mr. Satan always survives. You gotta give him that. He's better than Yamcha.
Dude, he's a powerful human being. I mean, you can't keep that in mind.
But
Have you seen his daughter?
After eliminating all of the human race and everything, Boo finds himself on the lookout. And this is not good for our Z fighters. Every single one was turned into candy and eaten, and Chi-Chi was turned into an egg and stomped on.
Damn.
So, Goten and Trunks, being in the hyperbolic time chamber with Piccolo, they fought Boo. Didn't do a great job. He escaped back to the normal world because they destroyed the door to the hyperbolic time chamber. And if you do that, you cannot get out.
Wait,
But Boo just powered up enough to rip a hole through it.
Okay, so whatever. Basically, the impossible has been impossible.
It's Dragon Ball. That's their whole premise.
Yeah.
Impossible becomes possible.
So even Gotenks, he's so mad because he killed everyone that they all loved. So Gotenks just starts screaming, and like his vocals actually opened another portal, which led him out of the time chamber, back into the real world. Well,
Upon doing so, he powers up.
to Super Saiyan 3.
Yes.
So, that being said, Gotenks fights Boo. Gohan comes back from the Elder Kai's world.
Oh yes, I forgot he was there.
Yeah, and he has a new form called the Mystic Form, which he swoops down, and Boo's like, "Oh, what are you going to do, little man?" And Gohan just looks him dead in his eyes, and he's like, "I'm gonna kill you."
And I'm gonna make you cry.
No, he's just like, "I'm going to kill you." And Boo's like, huh? And so this fight happens. It's fucking beautiful.
Yes.
Gotenks gets absorbed. Gohan has the fight of his life there. Can't even fucking stand a chance.
No. You gotta admit, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks is pretty much more powerful than Super Saiyan 3 Goku.
So then Goku and Vegeta show up and they try to fuse with the Patara earrings.
Wait,
Gohan gets absorbed next.
Hold on, you have to have a specific item on you so you can fuse?
No, there's the fusion dance and the Patara earrings. The fusion dance results in a different fusion than the Patara earrings.
The Patara earrings at first, because this was back in the days of Z, it was said whoever, they didn't label it as just the Kais, whoever uses the earrings
Or fused permanently.
forever. But so the fused Vegeta and Goku fight against Boo.
Which, can I put a pause on this for a second? I have a question about their fusion. First off, what was its name?
Vegito.
Vegito. If Vegito were had a child with someone, and they defused, whose child would it be?
Vegito.
That'd be a lot of chromosomes.
Anyway, besides that, Boo ends up eating Vegito. That was Vegito's plan. And guess what?
He finds everyone who's been eaten so far.
Or everyone that's been absorbed.
So what's it like? Wait, what happens if someone were to get eaten by Boo? Is it just like Kirby? Where it's like a void?
No, there's an inner chamber. Basically, you get shrunk down like in Kirby, but you get encased in Boo's. Yeah, a pot of Boo's flesh.
Ugh.
And Goku and Vegeta tear them out.
Yeah, one
of
by
each
one.
And what happens is Boo downgrades. Not in a bad way, though.
He turns into his original, like back when the Kai said that they had to seal him, that form.
Wait, like Kid Boo or
Yeah,
yes,
Kid Boo.
Kid Boo.
Kid Boo. Okay.
And so Kid Boo destroys Earth completely, also killing Gohan, Goten, Trunks, Piccolo. And who did Goku save? Dende and Mr. Satan.
Of course, Mr. Satan survives.
Well, who's the closest friend for Boo here?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. They also disconnected Fat Boo, which helped. Because Fat
Boo was what was making him so powerful.
But also Fat Boo helped in the fight because Goku was trying to ready the biggest spirit bomb he's ever done.
One that he got from the entire universe.
Yep.
Everyone put your hands in the air.
Give me your power.
So even though he had every single people in the universe's energy, Goku still wasn't strong enough to force the spirit bomb down on Kid Buu. So what did they do? They brainstormed and thought, the Dragon Balls. We can restore Goku's full power so he's strong enough to do this. They make the wish. Goku literally goes like this. He turns Super Saiyan. And he goes, well, Boo. He's like, I hope to see you in the next life. See you later. And he literally sends the spirit bomb into him, blowing him to bits. No.
Hold on 1 sec. I'm trying to think of a good Boo pun.
You already used Bippity Boppity Boo.
Yeah, and Boo Hoo and all that sorts. I got one. I could have sworn I had one. Yeah. Well, I guess boo-hoo for me.
So that being said, now we get into the non-canon bits, which is GT.
Yes, which you have to admit was a damn good show.
It was a great show.
Dragon Ball Grand Theft.
So
I wish.
in GT, Goku is confronted by people he hasn't seen since Dragon Ball. He was
Which
confronted
was-
by Pilaf.
Oh,
Lord Emperor Pilaf.
yeah, because apparently that guy couldn't grasp the part where,
Yeah, whenever Goku beat you as a preteen, he was 11 years old when he beat your ass.
So what did... And you know what? Here's the thing. Pilaf screwed up majorly because he summoned the dragon, and then he fucks it all up. He says, I wish that you were still a kid so you could pick on someone your own size. Goku shrinks back into kid form. Yep. Shrinks back to kid size, and this is where Dragon Ball GT takes off.
Wow, the room looks taller.
The Dragon Balls, they had turned black. They used the Black Star Dragon Balls, actually.
Yep.
Wait, Black Star Dragon Balls.
Yes, this was in GT's canon. They say that Piccolo...
No, it was from all the selfish wishes that had been made.
That's when the
How many wishes were
Dark
made in
Dragons
Dragon
come.
Ball?
But I'm saying in general, this is Kami's original Dragon Balls. They were brought back to life because Piccolo was still alive.
Wait, Dragon. How many wishes did people make of the Dragon Balls in general?
There were 7.
Yes.
There was actually 7.
Just 7 wishes?
Yeah.
Out of that whole thing?
Until GT, yes.
Now, here's the thing. They end up having to go find the Dragon Balls, yada, yada, yada. They go through a lot of crazy adventures, but we're getting to the important parts of Dragon Ball GT. They meet this alien. Its name was Baby.
Ah, hell no.
Hell
Baby
no.
was a parasite.
Yes, who took over an entire planet.
Most babies are parasites.
Well, here's
Yeah.
here's what happened. Trunks actually took it home because he had an open cut, and it just like turned into liquid and went inside of him. So what happened was he brought it to Earth. It didn't infect him though because he expelled it when he got home. He turned Super Saiyan and just burned him out. So,
His spores were still in the air, though.
yep. But who did he take over instead? Gohan and Goten. Gohan and Goten ended up actually fucking up Goku. They fucked up Vegeta, and they infected Vegeta.
Jeez, these full bloods don't know nothing. Can't do nothing.
So here's the thing. Vegeta ends up being the main baby.
Yes.
And
But you gotta admit, that look on Vegeta is pretty damn cool.
it is. Vegeta actually ends up having 3 transformations in this because of Baby. Goku gets a new transformation in this main saga, known as
Super Saiyan 4. Which, in my opinion, Dragon and Eddie, that is one of, if not the best Super Saiyan there is. Not including all the fan-made ones. That is like Super Saiyan 1000. But you gotta admit, Super Saiyan 1000 is cool looking with the hair and stuff, but it's kind of overkill.
So that being said, yeah, Baby controlled all of Earth, and then moved them to planet Tuffle, which is his race, the Tuffles.
Getting controlled by a baby? Come on.
Well, that's his name is Baby.
Yeah, but
So-
you can't take. How can you dominate the world and expect people to take you serious?
By the way, I didn't mention this at the end of the Z talk. They met this young man who was the reincarnation of
Buu.
Majin Buu. His name was Oob. He was a tribal kid who...
Who names these guys?
Akira Toriyama.
Oob?
Anyway, so in GT, Oob actually fuses with Majin Buu because Majin Buu ends up getting blown to bits, and he cannot just regenerate. So he ends up
So they fusion together?
not doing a dance or anything, but like he
But
just
his Buu's
it
ability.
sticks, it
Yeah.
sticks to him all the bits.
So Oob
And he
and
absorbs
Boo
it.
combined, and you get Boob.
Now that's a good one.
Funny. That's actually witty. So that being said, here's
Majin
the
Buu.
thing. He is super powerful in this. Him and Goku end up pretty much bodying this whole fight, and Goku ends up tearing Vegeta from Baby. Baby goes, oh, hell no, I'm out of here. Gets in a spaceship, starts to fly away. What does Goku do? He does the times 10 Kamehameha and blows up the whole ship. With Baby in it, killing him.
Yeah, you think you could have done something like that in Star Wars.
Now we get to the next one. Super 17.
I don't remember Super
I don't
17.
like the attitude you're making. It makes it seem like it's really bad.
They rehash some shit that's just stupid.
Oh.
So, apparently there's 2 Android 17s now. One that's on Earth, one that's in Hell. They end up fusing to make a Super 17.
I remember Super 17 now.
And the thing is, he cannot be touched. Anytime someone tries to shoot energy at him, he absorbs it, and it makes him more powerful.
Challenge accepted.
So, Goku and them ended up making him very powerful. Now, they do a flashback because 18 comes in, and she's like, he killed a Krillin. Shows a flashback where Krillin's like, oh, 18, Marin, run. They're running, and 17 just literally blasts straight through Krillin, killing him instantly.
But would he still kill his own sister? His twin sister, for that matter?
Nope. In fact, he stops because she made him feel emotion.
Wait, this is the guy with like the red head, right?
No.
The black hair. The one with
black hair. Okay.
So,
The one who also kind of looks like a woman?
Yeah.
Anyway,
I thought that was a girl. but
Goku
everyone
and
told me
18
it's a
come
dude.
up with this master strategy. He cannot absorb energy if he's already trying to attack. So they're blasting at him and whatnot, and Goku ends up using the Dragon Fist. He comes right up, punches through 17, and then turns around and does a Kamehameha wave and just blows him away. Now we get to the last part of Dragon Ball GT, which is the Shadow Dragon Saga. And this shit was fucking...
Yes, especially Omega
I have no
Shenron.
idea what it is. Hopefully, it'll be very exciting to listen to.
It was exciting. Sometimes.
Not to an extent.
All of the Shadow Dragons are different in their own perspective ways, since they all have the different stars of the Dragon Balls.
So
They all tell what wishes made them, and some of them are worse than others. Like, one of them was Oolong's wish for Bulma's panties.
Yeah, I remember that one.
And they get so embarrassed about it because they're like, do you know what kind of guilt I've had to live with because I was made from that wish? And he's just like,
Dude,
I was there for that
really.
wish.
I don't care.
Well, it could have been that, or have like a emperor rule everything.
So anyway, Goku, Pan, and Trunks end up demolishing...
We forgot to mention who Pan was.
Oh yeah, Pan is Gohan's daughter.
With Mr. Satan's daughter.
Yep.
Also known as Videl.
The what?
Videl.
Videl?
Yes.
Videl? Just Fidel without the V?
So that being said, they all take out most of every single dragon, but there's one left.
Omega Shenron.
At the time, he was just called Sin Shenron. But Sin Shenron ended up swallowing all of the Dragon Balls, becoming Omega Shenron. Which, in the battle, they could not beat Omega Shenron, even in Super Saiyan 4.
So why's that?
Because he was just...
He has all 7 Dragon Balls. You know how much power Kami has?
Apparently not that much to get his butt whooped multiple times by like...
No, Kami. Actual Kami.
Oh, the Kami.
Yes.
Okay. That's
Not Piccolo Kami.
Anyway,
The Kami.
So, that being said, they almost won fused together from the fusion dance as Super Saiyan 4. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta was doing great until he got Goku's cocky little attitude.
No, wouldn't that be Vegeta's cocky attitude?
No, because it was Goku's cocky, childish attitude.
Oh, that child. Oh, that kind
Yeah.
So he goes like this and he tries to do the Big Bang Kamehameha and then a bunch of confetti
Yeah!
comes out.
I forgot about
And then
that.
they defuse and they're like,
Oh, shit.
oh fuck. So here's the thing.
Oh,
Omega Shenron actually ends up killing Goku. He's actually dead at the end of GT. So what happens is though, he still somehow comes back, and he's holding a spirit bomb with everybody in the universe's power again. And
This is going to be like a constant routine where people are just like, oh, time to do the spirit bomb. Everyone, hands
Actually,
up, come on.
Actually?
yeah. So he throws it down, killing Omega Shenron. Here's where the ending of GT is really nice. Goku leaves with the original Shenron on his back, and he's like,
That's right.
"Are
They're
we
from
ever
all
going
the
to see
intros.
them all again?" And Shenron's like, "No, Goku. I can never come back. The Dragon Balls have been used too many times." So Goku goes to visit everyone one last time. He has one more sparring match with Krillin, which he lets Krillin punch him square in the face and send him flying. Then he disappears on Shenron, and Goku's so tired from fighting, he lays down, and the Dragon Balls actually go into Goku's body. And that's it. That's the end of GT. Goku leaves with Shenron. Shenron puts the Dragon Balls into Goku, and they're never to be seen again.
Wait, seriously?
Wait, would that mean why Goku's so much more powerful in the next series?
No.
No.
Okay, so the Dragon Balls,
The Dragon's balls.
Yeah.
Hey, they're talking about your balls, Dragon.
Anyway.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Anyway, so apparently the Dragon Balls now are fused with Goku.
Yep.
Like all 7.
Yep.
Oh wow! Like I did, the title of the anime is now like all coming into.
Okay, and Super is self-explanatory. Everyone's watched Super by this point, unless you're Dave.
Eddie.
I mean, fuck, gonna have to edit that out too. Shit. Anyway, Eddie has not seen it, and
I've watched the entirety of it. I have not read all of it, but I have watched the entirety of it.
Yeah, I'm absolutely way behind because I just
But
stopped.
we're not going to discuss that. Next up is going to be my favorite topic: the Dragon Ball Z video games.
Oh great! Now I'm gonna be way more behind than ever.
These idiots are literally going to pick up a fucking artillery shell because they forgot it.
Cool.
It weighs like 180 pounds and makes his entire car do this.
I want to see that.
Me too.
They're holding me up just because they go pick up a contraband artillery shell. I'm so fucking dead right now.
I want to see.
Anyway,
Just
It's
just
illegal.
ignore him, people.
It's
so
illegal as fuck too.
It's Miss Skinny Bone.
let's talk
Arrest him.
let's talk about this real quick. My first video game from Dragon Ball was actually whenever I was 4 years old. I started playing video games at 3.
Dude, 4?
Xenoverse 2.
No. Huh?
Xenoverse 2.
For me, it was
I'm talking
Ultimate
about
Tenkaichi.
I can't remember.
Mine was original Budokai, which was on GameCube, PS2. That game at the time of its creation was a masterpiece. I played all the Budokais. I played all the Budokai Tenkaichis. Oh my god.
And Ultimate Tenkaichi.
Garbage game.
Screw you, Dragon.
Then they had Xenoverse 2, also really great.
Honestly, in my personal opinion, I've only played, well, not personal opinion, but more like I only played like 2 games from Dragon Ball content. I can't remember the first one because it was like I was like in middle school. I was way longer than. But anyway, okay, don't laugh at me, okay? I haven't gotten much Dragon Ball content in my under my belt. But anyway, the second. Okay, you guys are just bullying me at this point.
Sorry, that was our roommate acting like a crackhead.
Anyway, what was it?
Anyway,
What was the first Dragon Ball game you ever played?
Well, the one I can remember is Dragon Ball Z Fighters, and
I just remembered one.
what was the other one?
There
It's
was
the one where you can-
there was a DS game for Dragon Ball. I have played that one. I got up to the final fight, which was against Omega Shenron, and my friend who can beat any game at that point, I gave it to him to help me try and beat it because I beat everyone else. He could not beat Omega Shenron because Omega Shenron basically cheats.
Anyway, so that being said, there's a lot of great Dragon Ball games. Now, what I'm excited for in this next year is Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero Budokai Tenkaichi 4. Let's fucking go!
try to say that 5 times fast.
They are literally... They have not made this franchise of gaming for Dragon Ball since 2007.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
2007?
Dude, that was my childhood game. Budokai Tenkaichi 3 was my childhood game. I am so hyped. Okay? I'm going to show Dave the trailer later because I want his reaction. And I might even film it for YouTube. I don't know yet. Anyway, so that being said, we're going to get on to another topic, which is questions from you guys. Dave, sit down. Eddie, sit down.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to go with you first. Jaeger, questions?
I got a question for the comments as well. You two, Eddie and Dragon, if y'all could have any powers from any anime y'all have watched, be it from Goku or Vegeta's powers from Dragon Ball to Issei from High School DxD, any anime you want, what would y'all's power be? My personal one would be Dragon Slayer magic. Just imagine the power to slay dragons.
Me, I would want... I would love to be a Saiyan and have all of the abilities. Because at that point, your limits are nothing.
Yes.
You can do anything as long as you have the will, the strength, and the power. Eddie?
Man, everyone, you got all these powerful OP abilities you guys want. I just want the ability to transform into animals or something. Like a Zonia fruit.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, we forget. Let's start on how much of One Piece have you watched?
I watched up to 200 episodes, that's it.
That's good enough.
Yeah, actually.
It's a start.
Anyway,
Yeah,
Eddie,
it's after the start.
questions from you for Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I'm trying to get one right now. So, like, I can't remember. When did Satan actually die? Like, how many times has Satan died?
Actually,
0.
0.
Wait, I thought he died when he got
No,
shot by some
The
robbers.
the dog got killed by a hunter.
No, they both got healed by Boo. Neither one of them died.
Yeah.
Like,
honestly, there's a lot of side characters that could
There,
have had a lot of
and there
potential.
are a lot of plot holes in the beginning of Dragon Ball.
How's that? Like, which one? Like, what kind of plot holes are there?
Goku never knew what the outside world was. You would think that Grandpa Gohan would have explained what women are, what the outside world was.
yeah.
But why bother telling him what the outside world is when you gotta train a lot?
By the way, with your comment on potential, if you ever read the manga for Dragon Ball Super, they actually, in the Moro arc, all of the Z fighters actually get their limelight and get actual fighting. Like, they all get a chance to show what their worth is. Even Yamcha.
Yamcha?
Yamcha was beating the shit out of Moro's army.
So Yamcha didn't get Yamcha by Moro.
No.
What?
No.
Wait. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Moro's army is about as strong as Frieza in his
So Yamcha's been training
final
then.
form. Yeah. All of them have. Even Gohan was laying them out one by one.
You would think that after Super,
You think
Gohan would have
just-
stopped training.
Go ahead. What?
So yeah, I finally figured out the question I was wanting to ask for a long while. About it was like a filler episode where Piccolo and Goku were trying to learn how to drive. Why couldn't Chi-Chi use the flying Nimbus instead of just having to get a car?
True.
That is very true. Here's the thing. She's not pure at heart.
Oh.
Because, do you remember?
She had naughty thoughts whenever Goku attacked her to see if she was a man or a woman.
Not only that, she was also trying to get with Yamcha. She was trying to get with Goku. She was trying to...
Wait, Chi-Chi was trying to get with Yamcha.
Yeah, and he was like...
This was like during the very early seasons of Dragon Ball.
Yeah, she was like 11. He was like 16, 17. It was actually pretty bad.
Well, not as bad as what Master Roshi and Bulma did.
Yeah, we don't talk about that right now.
Anyway,
This is a kids supposedly
No,
a
it is
kids
not for
platform.
kids.
here's the thing. You guys, I want to thank you because we actually reached, I think, a time past me and Jake's podcast. We have reached 50 minutes.
Wait, hold on.
Let's
not
keep
yet.
it up for 10 more minutes.
Yeah, let's just hold on. Let's wait for that thing to go up to a 50. 8.
I had a
7,
couple more
6.
questions for the chat. If y'all can remember, list every anime y'all watch and y'all's number one favorites from that list.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Now that we're at 50 minutes, we're going to start to close off this video so we can film a reaction video from Eddie here.
Oh boy.
And what we're going to do is I'm going to do a question of the day. Question of the day is, for all you fine folks, if you could live in one anime world, what would it be? It could be any anime.
Soul Eater.
Mine would be Dragon Ball, of course.
One Piece, obviously.
Okay. So we want to hear your guys's because your input,
Is important to us.
it really is. By the way, go follow Eddie on TikTok.
Eddie Weird on TikTok.
Jaeger212121 on TikTok. That's 321s.
Or Jaeger Beast Hunter on
YouTube.
And you know what, guys? I would like to thank my 2 guest stars here because they actually made this a really good podcast.
You love me. You really love me.
And
Well, Dragon here has been trying to get me on a podcast for quite a while now, but I've just never had the time to come sit down and do it.
Yeah, same.
neither have I. So here's the thing, guys. I'm going to do my outro real fast. I do this as fast as I possibly can. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy this live stream or video, leave a like, comment down below for more content. Twitter's links, everything, my channel details in the description. And I will see you guys in the next live stream or video of whatever I make.
Later, my
Bye,
homies.
guys.
Adios, muchachos.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
It froze.
Oh no.
We went too long.
Oh no.
Watch it still recording us.
It
We
is.
gotta leave this in.
Oh no. Let's stop recording.